I had the date of January 19th, 2014 circled on my calendar many months in advance. 4 years ago, as the first part of my transition from academia to journalism, I had covered the Nago mayoral elections and seen with my own eyes Susumu Inamine's election as mayor of this city, running on a platform of opposing the construction of a new U.S. Marine Air Base here, along Hinoko Beach, an area under the Nago Municipal Authority. 4 years ago, the Japanese and U.S. governments simply ignored the results of the Nago elections and carried on as if local permission were only a matter of time. But Inamine never bent, and so the Japanese government plan was clearly that he must be crushed. Bunshin Suematsu was the candidate drafted into the role of challenger this time, and government ministers were sent, and clearly a lot of money was spent to overthrow Inamine and to clear the way to the construction of the base. As for the people of Nago, many of them seemed rather displeased to be treated as if their opinions didn't matter, and as if they could be intimidated or bought off to obey the central government's will. Mayor Susumu Inamine was effective in tapping into this sentiment.
辺野古移設を推進するのか、ノーなのか、二者択一ではっきり争点がはっきりした選挙となったことです。そしてここにお集まりの皆さんはその答えはノーだということでお集まりをいただいていると思います。またこの6万1000名余の田舎の町に東京から政府自民党の閣僚経験者をはじめ大物の政治家と言われる人たちが続々と名護市に来ております。おいでになっていると言った方がいいんでしょうかね。こんなに田舎の町にどうして国の代表たる皆さんが名護に来るんですか。これは名護市を、これからの名護市を思いのままに動かしたい、そういうことで来るんですよ、皆さん。名護市は名護市民自ら決める。名護市長も名護市民自ら決める。そして辺野古はダメだということも名護市民の思いであります。
All along, Inamine and his colleagues were well aware that the Nago elections had gained a significance for Japanese society that went far beyond what is normally at stake in a local mayoral race.
日本の国は民主主義国家なんですか、皆さん。民主主義、日本の国の民主主義を問う選挙にもなるのです。
And then the big day came. It was January 19th, Election Day. Polls suggested that Inamine would win, but nobody could be sure until the ballots were counted. That evening at the Inamine campaign headquarters, they waited tensely for the results, until... The exit polls showed that the people of Nago opposed the construction of Henoko Air Base by the overwhelming margin of 68% to 27%, or by well over a 2-to-1 margin. This was the basis of Inamene's victory, and the candidate himself was crystal clear on this point.
日本政府は今、辺野古施設に固執しておりますけれども、名護市民、沖縄県民は、県内施設はダメだ、これは沖縄県民の総意である。したがって、辺野古に新しい基地ができるということは、絶対に許せないし、また名護市民県民もそれは信じておりません。どうぞその皆さんも、受け止めていただきたい。
I knew, and many of the others here knew, that the Japanese and US governments would again try to ignore this election, and to deny that it was really about the base construction plan or that it reflected the judgment of the people. Things that are so patently obvious here in Nago somehow get easily obfuscated in Tokyo and Washington by those who do not know because they don't want to know. When I see democracy and the people's will disregarded by powerful leaders in such a fashion, I wonder, sadly, if it might not end tragically with the unnecessary death or injuries of innocent people. I hope that something short of that will open people's eyes before that day comes. Michael Penn in Nago for the Shingetsu News Agency.
本当に幾多の困難が市長のに